finished up by buying Joshua some shoes. So some shoes called Spikes. Today we are off to start up with doing these side missions. So we've got Mushroom Hunt, we've got Orbment Replacement, we have Medical Necessity, and we have Soldier Training. So we are off to go and find the Divine Father, because I believe we need to talk to him initially. We have some savory peons already, unless I am very much mistaken. They sound very familiar. Okay, yes, savory peons, but we don't have the bear claws because we haven't fought the enemy that drops them. But we'll go find Divine Father and find out a little bit more information. Girl in uniform. I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. Okay, that's muting it, not. Is that any better? I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. The greater the light, the darker the shadow becomes. When one's soul is touched by a blinding light, it becomes unconscious of the darkness within and embraces your contrite spirit. Thank you very much for letting me know that my order is down a bit. Especially those who are tormented by the sins of the past. However, through this ordeal, one can understand the pain and suffering of others and reach a greater plane of insight. What is important for the individual is preparing for the future and deciding what one wants to do. Just listening to him makes my brain hurt. Father Divine's sermons are always difficult for me to understand. I did say we wanted to talk to him, didn't it? Oh no, we need to pick the items up first, then go talk to him. Apparently it is a hard difficulty, so what we'll probably do is the Mushroom and Orbment Replacement, because they are both, I believe that one is... Okay, I was off to say they should be in the same direction, but looking at the ground rich deposit, I'm assuming that's something close to the mines to the north. Whereas the Orbment Replacement would be where we just come from. So we will get completely turned around and forget the direction we need to go in. I won't say it's this way to the high road. That could very much be wrong. No, it's not that way. No, it's not. It's to the west of town, isn't it? So I'm expecting the Orbment Replacement to be moderately easy. It might be worth seeing if we can find the other chap to find. I will want to learn the controls. For the mushrooms, it might be worth having a talk to Orbit Co. and seeing if he gives us an insight on where the mushrooms are found. With saying the rich soil, I'm expecting that to be close to. So I'm expecting that to be close to mines that we went to when we took the wrong direction previously. I'm assuming those pillars are the thing that wants the Orbment Replacement on. Even though it appears, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Private Scott, I'm stuck standing here today, but travellers are incredibly sparse. Man, I'm so bored. With all this free time, I've started trying to find shapes in the clouds as they pass by. The checkpoint here almost gets no travellers, and it's quiet. All I can hear is the babbling river and the chirping song of the birds. This is way more relaxing than the farm where I worked before. So if we look at this one, we are looking for CWO Ashton. Well, if it isn't a stone Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So, I've heard my boy Luke caused you a lot of trouble today. I'm absolutely ashamed as his father. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy his age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, you're supposed to be a girl. Haha, you're certainly full of energy as usual. I'd love to get you to share some of that vigour with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape. So, I've put in a request at the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be the perfect fit for the job, so how about it? Can you do this for me? Yeah, we'll do it. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take a break until the preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, there'll be no point in doing the training. Okay, then. I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright then, let's get ourselves ready. Sure, please do what you need to. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourselves? I know I was bored before. I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. This is a training exercise, so please refrain from speaking. All you need to take this seriously. You all need to take this seriously as if this was a real battle. So Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men. That was my intention from the beginning. We'll do as you request. Yikes! Forward! So we've got our normal weapons, and they've got a paintball. Ah, the paintball blinds you. I believe I have. That cures poison. Damn. Yeah, let's try this because I can't remember if the last time I tried it, if it turned out it did or didn't keep its accuracy. So let's attack that one again with arts, and Estelle can just continue to beat this guy up. I was told not to hold back.
Alright, we're good to go.
Unless I'm mistaken, we got some time effects out of it. Got a decent amount of it there as well. Cease fighting. This training's over. Ow, 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 ow. My goodness, it's finally over. Good job, everyone. Can I say pathetic? Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? Hey, you be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. How about you try and say that one more time? Knock it off, Scott. Training is over. You seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Howard. I think what Estelle just said. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look at the mirror. Yes, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for the hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was an excellent training. I agree. This was good learning experience. If you think so, you're set for the life of a bracer. Though our positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for both of you. Sure, thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to see you again sometime. So that's done. I have a feeling I should have spoken to the Melders Guild first, because I believe these are the pillars that stick up have the lights on. Probably do need to talk to them first, because they're the ones that would give us the replacement, aren't they? I'll have to refrain from handing in this mission until ideally I want to try and pick up half a dozen missions before handing them in. I just want to try and complete it all at once. Hey there, you two new bracers seem to have some success lately. I've been hearing a lot about your hard works recently. Yeah, that's because we're still new at this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys have actually come at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. Do you think that you'd be up for the task of replacing the Orbment light in the road along the main Mulch Road? You just leave that to us. If you're fine with us doing the job, then we'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I completely forgot I needed to be replaced today. First off, I need to give you a replacement part. That's the replacement Orbment. That's right. I want you to replace the Orbment light in the road lamp number 6 on the Milch Road to the west. It's the 6th lamp you'll come across counting from Roland's west entrance. Make sure you get the right one. I think I've got it. It's the 6th road lamp from Roland's west entrance, right? Once you've found the road lamp, you'll need to open the maintenance panel. You'll need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep, the combination for the 6th lamp is... I knew it was wise having a pen and paper next to me. 544818. I'm sorry, but could you repeat that again? It's 544818. That's right. Good memory, Joshua. Show off. After the combination is entered, the panel will open, and after that, all that's left to do is replace the Orbment. It may seem a simple task, but make sure not to mess it up. The road lamp may be out of order for a while now. I see. The light of the Orbment keeps the large monsters away, right? It's not much more than an unconscious dislike for them. But if they go out, then we run into real problems, which is why I'm asking you to do this job just in case. These road lamps are placed just off the road in areas where monsters are more likely to appear. But you just leave these monsters to me, I'll take care of them. But I'd better write down that combination before I forget. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead. I'll leave it up to you to divide the work among yourselves. that should be everything you need to know, so good luck. If you need to double check or cancel the job, come and talk to me again. So we have our replacement orbment, and we are now off to go and replace it. One. So it should be this next one we come across. From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp. I'm fairly certain this is the right one too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel as well. You're right, it does. Alrighty then. Let's get to work and finish this job. Unfortunately, it may not be that easy. What do you mean? Where do all these monsters come from? It looks like the orbment really has burnt out. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off these monsters while the other replaces the orbment. Yeah, you're right. Well then. Let's leave them to Estelle, because she's the one with the healing magic. Leave these monsters to me. Okay. I'll open maintenance power, so hold them off until then, Estelle. Got it. Ooh, all 4 of them get to attack first. But at least with those 2 hitting me, it pushes a bit further back, so the 2 at the back couldn't reach me. And that at least removes 1. Are these weaker versions of them? Because their accuracy seems to be really pants. Even though I do feel like this is off to give Estelle a load of XP and Joshua's not off to have any. I'll claim that Sepith. Thank you. It's charging up, it won't land. I've said that expecting it fully to miss them. So I got next to no XP for that, which is probably for the best because I believe she's slightly higher than Joshua already. Phew. So have you monsters had enough? There she goes again. How's everything on your side, Joshua? I'm putting the combination right now. Let's see, it was 5444818, I think. I'm okay here, just focus on the work. Alright, it's open. Now all we need to do is replace this orbment. Oh baby, I'm on a roll. Come on, come on, come on, you monsters! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Our work is done here. Yeah? Done? Wait, so you've already replaced the orbment? Yep. I don't think we need to worry about any monsters. Jeez, that's it. You sound like that's a bad thing. Haha. Must be your imagination. You really are something else. I agree with Estelle. I was expecting something bigger to be there. So I have the mushrooms and... So we need to search for and the flowers to do. So apparently we have a forest south of us. But let's go to landing docks and see if we can't find is it Ovland? Ovid. I nearly got his name right. So there should be an Orbit. Down braces. How long do they intend to keep me waiting? If they don't hurry soon, if they don't hurry soon and get here, I'm going to miss my flight. I should have expected as much for a road back road berg like this. Yeah? Well, I'll be. That's the brace emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job. So do you have some time for hear my request? I'll listen. Sure, we've got some time. Great. This really helps me out a lot. Alright, let me give you a rundown and explain the details of the job. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Orbit, representative of Orbit Co. Limited. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. Nice to meet you. Estelle and Joshua, is it? The two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself. We're actually pretty new to this whole bracer thing. Greenhorns? Oh well, I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind, I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment I'm looking for a rare mushroom called firefly fungus. It's said that it only grows in soil rich with septim. There are records of it being picked here in Rolla, but no shop seems to carry them. However, it's vital necessity I get my hands on one, so I can put it in a request at the guild house. Soil rich with septium. I can only think of Amalga Trails as a possible location. Do you know of any other characteristics of the mushroom? It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it is buried in dirt, if you don't look too closely, you won't find it. Geez, this one sounds like it's going to be a pain. But once you dig up, you'll know it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green colour. So that's why it's called firefly fungus. Oh, that makes sense. Right, I have explained things clearly enough. So basically you need to just go find a glowing mushroom in a patch of grass along Malga Trail, right? Looks like it to me. But if they're really growing in the ground, we probably won't be able to find one so easily. If you run into trouble, come back and we'll speak again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible. I wonder if when we retrieve it, if his minds will have to improve. I found some flying cats. Is he still blinded from his previous fight? Apparently not. He just couldn't hit the cat.
That's that then. Let's move out.
So yeah, at the moment she's off to level up a fight or two before. So all I'm doing now is running it in the grass and pushing A, hoping that it finds it. I have a feeling it's either off to be in this section, or it'll be in this next bit to the left, heading towards the mines. Is off to be, I guess. Oh, sorry, the mines are to the right. I expect it to be off towards the right. Because I am working on the assumption that the mines are where you get the Sepith from. I don't think it's ever stated that, but thank you for moving closer for Joshua to hit you. He's not giving a very good account for himself today, Joshua isn't. I wonder if it's got his name wrong earlier, if he feels insulted by it. Two of them this time. We'll pummel that one that hasn't moved yet. And then I'll just attack this one to save up the CP for next time round. So I'm expecting it to be in this sort of area if it is over here. I let my guard down. I kind of like that mechanic where you can use these attacks outside of turn order. I hope this isn't off to be another one of those fights where you can't hit me and I can't hit you. So that now should give Estelle an attack boost for her next attack. Is it attack boost or is it critical? Not strength up, so more damage. Not quite enough though. And now both people are about the same hit points. I believe I may have found the mushroom. Aha! What's with the sudden outburst? I found it! Now to claim our prize. I found the firefly fungus. Isn't that... You think so too? The place it's grown seems about right. And it's got that soft green glow. This has to be the firefly fungus. That what's his face is talking about. You mean Orvid, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but I'm pretty... It doesn't look all that tasty, but I'm pretty sure for a mushroom, almost like the glow of Septium, if you ask me. Septium? What's up, Joshua? Maybe I may be worrying too much, but I think you'd better get that mushroom in the bag quickly, Estelle. What the... Yes, because Septium attracts monsters, doesn't it? Just like a fate. This mushroom attracts. Estelle, look out! So let's heal Estelle up this time because she's on the lower hit points. That's a shame that there's a critical heal. I wonder if this can get the attack off before he decides to close. Excellent. Let's get rid of that flying feline before it gets to use its charged up attack. And then because of that, Estelle gets the hit point boost. I'm expecting later on when you start getting more party members that it's going to be a little bit easier to play around with the turn order. Now that was a surprise, I tell you. Did you put it in your bag away? Yep, that's all taken care of. The light emitted by raw septum has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect. That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this. Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Right. Just wait till I get my hands on you, you conniving merchant. Again, I don't know if it's because I've put a bit too much time into leveling, which I don't necessarily think I've focused on it. But I'm surprised at how easy the two groups of monsters we fought during the storyline missions, or during the side quest missions, have been. I must need to heal Joshua. Ooh, that was lucky. Let's get rid of that one. And Estelle, again, Estelle gets the hit point boost.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I thought I'd managed to avoid that one then. There's a new one.
Alright, we're good to go.
So let's go talk to Orbit, and then we'll have a look at see where the forest is. Okay, it does state it's south of Roller. What was that you say? You found the mushroom? Yep, you found it all right. Oh, wonderful. But it might be different than one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters. Oh well, it's like this. So you even knew the risk. So even though you knew the risks, you hired us for the job of it. How was I supposed to know something like that? And besides, it's a bracer's job to deal with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least been prepared. Never mind us, the big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for? Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Face up. You had some big nefarious plan in mind, right? Nefarious mushroom plan. What? Isn't it obvious I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course. What? Cooking? Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat these things? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is king of all. This is no doubt the ultimate ingredient. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. That's the talk of one unacquainted with true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourself would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that. Agreed, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave. Yeah, please take it. Hand over the Firefly Mushroom. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client. Nobody's going to buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go. Excuse us, please. We need to be going now. Yes, please do. Wow, what an ass.